All right. All right, so this is going to be a really fucking raw video on how to go from nothing to getting an actual Facebook campaign running properly, maximizing your budget, and making sure you get the most out of whatever amount of money you want to put on advertising, right? So I'm gonna really go from nothing, right? So assuming you know fuck all of Facebook advertising, right? And I'm gonna take you to the point where you're running a proper campaign, right? So of course, step number one is to actually go take your iPhone or go with a friend who has a camera, or if you have a camera yourself, record a video, right? And once you're happy with that video, with that advertisement, right, the actual ad itself, once you're happy, you have recorded the video and you have edited the video and you have an actual piece of content that you can use, and you want to actually start getting into the technical side of things, come back to this video, and here it's literally a step by step on how to get Facebook ads running. So the first step is that you're going to go to Facebook, right? All right, cool. And once you're into Facebook, you're probably going to appear into your profile, right? So this is my profile, Tom Verplancke. Now, you never want to run ads from a profile account, never, right? You always want to run them from a business page, right? So if you already have one, click here and you can switch to your page. My business page is called Social Hotspot. It's the name of my agency. We run a social media marketing agency that's doing about £15,000 per month currently. And we run them for UK home improvement companies. Anyway, if you don't have a Facebook page in here, right, because you've never run ads or you've never used Facebook in the past, just like me, real easy. Click here on see more, scroll down, click on pages, and you're going to appear in here and click on create a new page. Click on it. And I mean, it's really straight to the point. If you don't know how to get a Facebook page, you probably should quit the game. So, gonna skip this step, but you basically just fill every information here. Like, just make sure you get a proper page, good looking, right? Once that is created, you're gonna be able to click here and switch to your business page, right? So this is my business page, Social Hotspot, right? Really easy. Now, that's it. That's step number one completed. Let's move on to step number two. Step number two is to create a business portfolio, right? So you don't really need to understand what a business portfolio is. You just need to know that you fucking need it if you want to run a proper Facebook campaign, right? Because you're probably thinking running Facebook ad means boosting posts, but that's some real trash, right? You're going to waste a lot of money. If you want to do an actual proper campaign, you need to create a business portfolio, an ad account, and actually creating a campaign, right? So let me show you how you do that. You're going to type business.facebook.com/create, right? You're going to click on enter, and you're going to land in here, right? Or any other interface. They're probably changing the interface Facebook every like couple weeks, but it's going to be something really similar. So just make sure that you click on the button that says create an account, right? All right, and then I mean, it's pretty straight to the point. Just put the name of your business. So for me, it's Social Hotspot. Put Social Hotspot. Put your name and put your business email address. Now, ideally, you put an email address that's actually your business email address. So for me, it would be tom@socialhotspot.co.uk. But this is some really fancy shit, right? It says your business might already have an account, so I can't create one because I've already created one with his email address. Anyway, my point is, ideally, yes, you have an actual professional email address that doesn't end up with gmail.com, but that's some really fancy bullshit, right? You don't really need that. If you have any email address that ends up with gmail.com, it's fine. You can create it. You're not going to get blocked, right? So it's better. I don't really know why. I just know it's better. It's easier on the long term. So if you want to create one, go ahead. But you can really easy just use the gmail.com, right? So once you have that, you click on submit, right? And once you click on submit, you're going to appear on something like this, right? Because I've already created one, I'm not going to create one, but you literally click on submit. And as soon as you create and submit, you're going to appear on something like these, right? Not in here. You can just ignore this. All right, there we go. I'm selecting because I got like about 20 because I'm working with clients, right? So obviously I got access to their business portfolio. Um, but yeah, let's just wait it loads. All right, yeah. So you're gonna appear into exactly here, right? Now it's gonna look super fucking messy, right? Because you've never seen this, so it's really fucking messy. Anyway, just to make your life easier, you're gonna go here on the left, right, and do like this, so it already looks easier, right? You got the users, which is basically anyone who has access to a business portfolio. Now, unless you have a business partner, make sure no fucking body has access to these, right? You want to be the only one who has access to it. And I mean, here you can see it's me, my business partner, Matthew, and then our media buyer, Abdallah, right? Now, he's only here because I really trust this person, but I wouldn't put him here if I didn't trust him. And you can see he got partial access. He doesn't have full control anyway. Cool. So you're going to appear in here, and you're probably going to be the only one in here, right? Now, you want to run ads quickly, but also properly. There is really three things you need to do, right? The first one is making sure your page appears in here, right? So you go in here in accounts, right? You go into pages, and within pages, I got like loads of pages because I'm working with clients, but you're probably going to have either nothing or either the page we created just before. If it's already here, fucking amazing. If it's not, you need to click on add a page, type the name of your page, right? So Social Hotspot, click on it and click on add a page. So mine is already added, so I'm not going to click on it, but you literally just click on add a page and that's it. Boom, easy. Step number one, done. Step number two, you're going to click on add account because we need to create you an advertisement account. So again, I got loads here. You don't need to worry about that because you're going to have nothing. It's going to be blank. Click on add. Click on create a new ad account. Put the name of your ad account. So I don't know, call it, mine is called Social Hotspot. Social Hotspot ad account. And then make sure you select the correct time zone, the correct currency, and click on next. Then you want, well, yeah, I'm going to do it. Click on my business, click on create, and that's it. Now, I'm not going to create it because I don't want to create one, but you literally just click on create, and that's it. It's going to ask you for your payment information. Don't do anything just yet, right? Because many people will just go there, click, add their payment information, that's it. And that's how you get banned, right? So if you don't want to get banned, right, you go here on the left, you go into billings and payments, right? So I got loads here, but again, it's because of my clients. You're going to have nothing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You just need to go here on the left, payment methods, and you want to add a business payment method. So I already have payment methods in here, right? But what you want to do is click on add. Click on add. Make sure it's the correct country, the correct currency. So for me, it's British pound sterling. Click on next and put your details. Then you click on save, and it's going to appear as a business payment method, right? Once you've done that, you can close it, go to your ad account. So let me just find mine here. You click in here, view payment methods. Right? And you're going to add a payment method, right? So when you click on it, you'll simply have to click business payment method and next. All right, so that means now you have a business payment method for your business portfolio, which is connected to your ad account. So you have a payment method for your ad account. Cool. Now, once that is done, you're pretty much done. Let me just close these tabs. you're going to go in here and click on open in ads manager. Oh, sorry. First, you're going to assign yourself. So you're going to click on assign people, select yourself, give yourself full control and click on assign, right? And then once you've done that, you're going to be able to see the opening ads manager, right? And same for payment method. You click on opening ads manager. Okay. And here you got loads of stuff on the left, right? For now, the only thing that matters to you is campaigns, right? You're going to be able to create audiences. You're going to be able to see your account overview and the ads reporting and all that shit later. But right now, you only want to go to campaigns, right? It's the only thing that matters. You want to create a campaign that's going to work, right? Now, once you're in here, you're going to want to click on create, right? And now, depending on what you want to do, if you want to create an awareness campaign, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, sales campaign, you're going to select any of those, right? Now, let's just assume that you are a TikToker, right? And you want to get famous. So what you want to do if you want to get really famous, right? And just be able to show your ad to as many people as possible, you're going to select an awareness campaign. Because with the awareness campaign, you show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. That's what Facebook says, but basically an awareness campaign is a campaign where you're going to have ads that's going to allow you to show your ads to as many people as possible for as cheap as possible. So usually the cost is about £1 per 1,000 people reached. Right now, depending on the quality of your ad, it can go to 50 cents per 1,000 people reached, or £2, £3, right? Now, if you have any decent video, right, you go ahead, film yourself, edit that video. Usually it should be at £1 per 1,000 people, right? So if you spend £1,000, you're going to reach 1,000,000 people, right? So that's pretty easy. So you click on continue. And then really, you're going to see the campaigns are divided in 3 levels. You got the awareness, you got the campaign level, which is basically what hosts the ad set and the ads, right? So within the campaign, you really have nothing. You just can name it. So usually that's what I do. New awareness campaign, and I just put a date next to it because I got like nothing else to do in here. You don't really care about the details. Don't want to do A/B tasting and don't want to have the advantage campaign budget. Click on next. Now here's when it gets a little bit more interesting. The campaign level is literally nothing. It's just to create a campaign. Now within the campaign, you have ad sets. You can create as many ad sets as you want within that one campaign. The ad set level is really where you do all the targeting, right? So name your ad set whatever you want. Now I'm gonna call it super broad, right? Because that's usually, we're in 2024, right? And they're going to tell you that you need to do some detailed targeting and audiences and really some bullshit. The only thing you really need is a super broad targeting, because Facebook algorithm in 2024 is pretty fucking good. You don't really need to know too much about Facebook. They're going to do the job better than you are. So you want to leave the targeting super broad, right? Now, if you didn't know about detailed targeting, great news. You don't need to worry about it anyway. Cool. So here, the performance goal is to maximize reach of ads. So you want your ads to reach as many people as you can, right? That's what I use. If you're a TikToker who want to get famous, make sure your Facebook page selected correctly. You want to leave these in blank, right? Budget, whatever budget you're comfortable with spending daily. So this is going to be a daily budget. If you put £5, they say they're going to spend 35 per week. So some days they might spend a little bit more, like up to 625, and some days a little bit less, but over a week, 35. Schedule, unless you want to, like, I don't know, get started the 8th. Usually never touch this, because when I create a campaign is when I want to get it ready. So as soon as I'm finished with the whole setup, I just click on post and they go live. But if for whatever reason you want to prepare it in advance, like for the 12th, click on 12th and boom, your campaign will get started the 12th. Right, you scroll down. This is not important. Not important. Location, right? You can edit the location. You're gonna reach people living in or recently in this location. So let's say you want to run ads in the United Kingdom. Well, that's easy. You have the preset here. But if you also want to run ads in Spain, for example, you click Spain, right? Another cool thing you can do if you're like in a small city of France, you can also go in France, right? Let's say you want to advertise in Toulouse only, right? If you scroll down a little bit, it says drop a pin anywhere on the map. You're going to click on it, you're going to drop the pin anywhere, and you can actually make pins and just like target one specific location. So that's a really cool thing because it can go down to 1 kilometer only. So if you wanted to target only this area because you want to be a TikToker famous only in Toulouse, you could do, I don't know, like 10 kilometers, and boom, your ads are only going to be targeting Toulouse, right? And you can put as many pins as you want. I think the limit is 25 different locations. So you're good to go. Now, as I said, now there is something called Advantage Plus Audience. So you can switch to original audiences where you need to do all the detailed targeting, or you can leave it as Advantage Plus Audience as Facebook suggests, right? So usually I don't touch it because Facebook does a better job than I do at finding who is interested in my ads. The only thing I do, right, because I'm in home improvement, is I go into the minimum age and I always select 25 because I don't want people below the age of 25 to see my ads. But if you don't care, even easier, you leave it on 18. You got nothing to do. And languages, yeah, same. I usually like only people that speak English to see my ads. But if you don't care, you really want anyone to see your ads, you don't even need to do that, right? Cool. Yeah, this usually it's filled in automatically. And then that's it. That's really it. The placement. You can select in which placements you want your ads to be shown at. Now, again, Facebook does a better job than you at where should the ads where should the ads be published. So in the feeds, in the stories, in the reels, Messenger, Instagram. Like again, they do a better job than you are gonna do. So I leave it in Advantage Plus placement. But if for whatever reason you're a weirdo and you want to only, or you have like any specific case and you want to like only have them on Facebook, and not only on Facebook, but okay, so let me remove Instagram. Wait. So yeah, I mean, you can see here, you get the feeds, stories and reels, in stream for videos and reels, search results, messages, apps and sites, right? Now, if you only want to have them on feeds, for example, you deselect all these ones, boom, and then within the feeds, anything that is not feed, you deselect, right? Because really, it's this easy. Boom, now your ads are only going to be shown on Facebook feed, profile feed, Instagram feed, and Instagram profile feed. Now, again, don't play too smart. Like Facebook's smarter than you, so just select Advantage Plus placement. Cool, you can click on next. Now we're into the ad level. So you have created a campaign, and within that campaign, you have an ad set. That ad set determines the targeting of all the ads within that targeting, so within that ad set. So call your ad, ad one, and then look, it's really easy. Facebook page is selected. It's predetermined because you've selected it on the ad set. Instagram account, it doesn't really matter if you don't have one. If you have one, better, right? You want to, depending on what you want to do, right? As I said to you in the beginning, do videos, they work better. But if you want to have a carousel, select carousel, right? Now, again, do single image or video. Usually, I recommend video. They just always work better for whatever niche industry you're in. Scroll down, leave this active, right? Because if Facebook has it active, just leave it active. Put whatever picture you want, right? So to put your picture, the media, the creative, you want to remove whatever is in here. And if there is nothing that was in there, it's going to appear like that. So you want to just click on add media, add a video. I got like loads of video in here, but you're going to have nothing, right? So you want to click here in upload, right? And just upload any video you have recorded, any ad that you have recorded. Once you got it, you want to select it, right? You click on next. Here you can trim the video. Now, if you have like decent editing skills, you shouldn't use the thing because it's really fucking horrible to use the trim from Facebook to trim your videos. Click on next. And then here is to like crop your videos. So as you can see, my placement is on stories, reels, feeds, in stream, search result, everywhere. So you want to make sure that your ads has the correct placement everywhere. Now, wherever it says recommended, do it normally, right? Now, the thing is, if in here I do what Facebook's asking me, it's gonna look really like shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select original, and I would rather my ad not to be shown in here in this placement if it's gonna be shown like that, right? Because then no one's gonna see the real ad and it's not gonna convert. And the same for here. Like you can't see the full lyrics, so just leave it in original. Now, unless using this looks better than the original, don't do it, right? That's just some common sense. Like just use whatever works better for you. Click on done, right? Once that is done, there is really one thing you need to do is put a text. So this is the text that's going to appear in here, right? A primary text, really important to transmit the message you're trying to transmit. And then you can either add a destination or not, right? If you don't want to add a destination, that's brilliant because there's nothing else you need to do. You're done with your campaign. You can literally click on publish, and now your ad is going to get running, spending whatever budget you put. And yeah, that's it. That's really how you maximize your campaigns. Now, obviously, this is really just for you to understand the technical side of things. There is a million things you need to do in order to get the ads really to perform. But that would take me much longer, probably about 4 to 10 hours, probably 10 hours, because you need to have a great hook on the video itself, great editing. Once you have that, you actually might want to split test different targetings. You want to do super broad, detailed targeting, custom audiences. Then you want to split test multiple ads, multiple text. But again, these would take me like 10 hours to do. So if anyone's interested in me doing that, you can just send me a message and I'll get back to you. And yeah, teach it to you for free, basically. I'm pretty open about that. All right. Thank you very much for watching the video.